15 minutes of frame.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Sam.
So the last time we had a video, we had a different set. Everything looks a little bit different. So we had a table here, and we sat behind the table. But a couple recommendations come in, and we thought maybe we would kind of change it up a little bit. So just kind of wanted to see what you guys thought. If you thought it looked good, if we need to make some changes, make sure the audio still sounds great. This is in the very beginning stages of this channel, and we want it to only be the best. And
Right.
So just let me know what you think. But I will, put a link in the description and somewhere on the video for the very first video, and let you kind of watch that video if you did miss it. So, but anyway, so Sam, I was just thinking today. We talked earlier, but this is the first weekend that we've had off
Since
since
July the 9th.
July the 9th. And then, so that's nice. But, this weekend, what we doing?
We're not going to take it off.
We're not going to take it off. So we're going to go to the Charleston Wedding Expo. So in case you don't know, our studio is based in Oak Hill, West Virginia. So southern West Virginia. Of course, we travel all over. We're doing weddings from, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, New York City, Florida, but we cover everything from Florida, pretty much all up the eastern United States, and we went to Texas and Utah. So for my brides out there, appreciate you guys. So, but anyway, so
like you said, we're going to be in Charleston this weekend at the Civic Center for the Wedding Expo, and we want to try to go around and talk to a few vendors and see what kind of specials or deals, or see what they got going on, and maybe try to pick up a few pointers or some tips maybe for our couples this year, and put some stuff out there that you might be interested in.
Right. And the reason why a wedding expo is so important. Some vendors just don't do wedding expos. They don't feel like it's important. But I feel like it's a good opportunity for a vendor to put themselves out there early. To get to meet these brides and grooms, parents, make a fun day out of it, and go and visit these vendors, see what they have to offer, and there's never a better time the reason why expos, let me back up, the reason why expos are always in January, February, sometimes there's some fall ones, it's because, the engagement season just happened. So that was, Thanksgiving, Christmas,
maybe up through Valentine's
Right,
Day.
yeah. We still have a little bit of Valentine's Day stuff, engagements coming on, but most of those are over. So this is, January 1, pretty much, or January 2nd usually kicks off the booking season. So, usually the first vendor or whatever, vendor that a bride might look for.
A lot of brides, they look for their venue.
That's right. I mean, that makes sense. Without a date and without a venue, without a place to hold the wedding, we can't have a wedding.
And the majority of them, if they're going to do a little bit of planning, a lot of them have a fall wedding, or a lot of them are looking for June. Our busiest months are
Right.
October, June, and September.
That's exactly right.
In that order. And so, those dates for venues are probably booked.
Yeah, I know several venues,
Depending on what day of the week.
Yeah,
also
right.
If
If it's a Saturday wedding, you may not get those, those popular venues. We'll name a few off. In our area, you have the Barn on Unity, Glade Creek Farm, Mia Bella Grand, Hotel Morgan up in Morgantown.
Blenner Hassett.
Grayson
House.
Right. There's so many great venues in West Virginia that you have to grab those early. But if it's a midweek wedding or a Friday wedding or a Sunday wedding, you have a better opportunity if that date doesn't mean something to you. If there's a specific date in mind, for maybe the date you guys got engaged, or the first date that you guys ever had, October the 21st or whatever, and then if it falls on a Saturday, it's sometimes difficult,
Yes.
But if it falls on a Wednesday, we've done weddings on Wednesdays for that very reason.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
and we're already booking up into 2024.
That's right.
Now.
That's right. So any top vendor, venue first. A lot of times what we see, the trend is typically, venue first, and then usually photographer, and then videography comes in there. But the trend is kind of shifting a little bit. Sometimes video comes in ahead of photo. I just talked to two brides today, and they haven't booked their photographer yet, so if they're looking for the video first, everybody's different. Everybody has a need first, but I mean, you can't leave out simple things like, and I say simple, I shouldn't use that word, but like, our buddy Matt Anderson, the foul guy, the officiant. I mean, a lot of people tend to forget, we have to have an officiant. So these days, a lot of people, don't use a pastor or whatever. So for whatever reason, so they use a hired officiant that that specializes in weddings.
And even like your linens or chair rentals, those things are not a quick turnaround on those sometimes.
Right.
So there'd be 2 or 3 days before you could secure those things
right,
from your date.
Well, like tents, if you have an outside wedding venue, that maybe it's your backyard wedding. We've done a lot of backyard weddings. So then you have to have a tent, or a portable bathroom. But like tents, there's only West Virginia's a small state, so there's not that many companies out here renting those. And then we don't have anybody, well, not very many people renting out, portable bathrooms. So those. That's why you got to book early. That's why
now's the time.
Yeah, now's the time to go to those expos. We were doing virtual expos because of COVID, but that's pretty well behind us. So, get out there. Try to enjoy those. Those expos, and we'll go to several. We've already been to a couple. We do them. We're also part of the Magnolia Wedding Collection over in Winchester, Virginia. And also up in the Panhandle.
Did one in Morgantown at the Erickson Center.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So, and we'll do another one with them, that company in Fairmont coming up here soon.
We did the one last year in Charleston.
Right. Also, we'll be at the Doubletree in Huntington.
I called in sick that day.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Don't do that again. So, but February 23rd, I think. You don't quote me on that, but that's the expo at the Doubletree. So we'll be in Huntington, West Virginia. So we'll be there with that. Bravo Live is the lead MC, the lead on that expo. So, but anyway, so
we want to talk about what we're going to give away this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Almost forgot. So if you come to our booth and if you book a wedding this weekend, please come by and see us for one. Even if you don't want to book, just come by and talk to us. But we are going to give away something a little extra if you book this weekend or from this show per se.
Yeah, if you book from the show,
right.
We're going to throw in a free emotion book.
Right.
And so it's just got a little monitor and it has the sound.
Right. Open it up and just kind of show them real quick.
You can play your
so it'll automatically start playing, and so you can't see it on the screen. Go ahead and shut her down. But what we'll do is at the end of this video, I'll provide a link in the description and also another link somewhere on the screen here that'll show you a little promo that we did for this, and it was actually one of our couples,
yes,
Evan and Dustin, that we shot a couple years ago, and we actually went to their home. And if you're out there listening, you guys.
They made us dinner.
Yeah, right. They made us dinner. If you're out there listening, guys, we love you guys. But Evan and Dustin, we filmed many of their friends' weddings. I can't tell you how many friends of that group that.
And at the expos, we get to see a lot of former brides.
That's right.
That are friends of a potential bride now, or someone that's been engaged, got engaged. And they bring them by, and it's always good to chat with them and see them again.
Right, yeah. But anyway, that book, we gave that to her. We surprised her. We told her, we said, "Hey, Evan, we have a gift for you, but we want to make a commercial about it." So we drove up there, and a year ago, and we presented it to her, and totally, by surprise, and it was just been great. It was just great to see them again, and then to give her that gift and to make a commercial out of it. So we'll provide a link to that at the end. And so you can check that out, what that's all about. And but we also are giving away
the grand prize.
So that's an $1,850 grand prize. It's a wedding film package. It's our
6 hour.
It's the Crest package. So it's fully upgradable if the date is available. That's the only thing. So usually it is. We have multiple teams. So in most cases we're okay. Some of the more popular dates, though, I know June the 3rd, June the 10th is almost fully booked. June 10th, I think, is fully booked. There's some dates in October that is fully blocked out now. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but come to our booth, talk to us,
Give us a
check
shout.
on our date, see if we're available, and let's see if we can't do something for you. You got anything else?
Yep. I think that's a wrap.
That's it. We'll see you guys at the expo, hopefully. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next show, and the next video we'll probably have a professional, whether it be a photographer. I'm not real sure who we have lined up just yet, but we'll get somebody else on there instead of us two.
And we'll give you an update from the expo.
From the expo. All right. See you guys. Thanks.
Goodbye.